One day he'll realize that I am always right.
That's right.
Hey honeys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a very special guest here. You may have seen him on the channel before, but if not, that's kind of the purpose of today's video. This is a little meet my fiance video. This is Chandler, my fiance. Everyone give him a little round of applause. And today I compiled some questions and we're just going to answer the questions.
I ain't signing up for no quiz.
We're going to answer the questions so that you guys get to know a little bit more about Chandler and about our relationship. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Alright, so first things first, what are you laughing at? Why are you laughing?
The pause, like I had to want the commercial ready. That's what it's all about, huh?
Oh. Okay, so like I said, today's video is a little me and my fiance Q&A. I forgot my ring. Can you grab my ring? Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I'm being proposed to all over again.
So you gotta wear it all day.
We're back.
Wasting my millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars. Yes. Yep. Anywho, like I was saying, today's video is a little meet my fiance video. I'm just going to ask some questions, and these are just like random questions that I compiled, and you guys are just going to get to know Chandler and I a little bit better. So, like I said, this is Chandler, so I'm not going to ask like, oh, what is your name? Because I've said it probably about 74 billion times already in this video. So we're going to go into the first question, which is, how old are you?
Well, it's bad because I read the first question and I was about to say 23.
I keep saying 23 as well.
But I'm 24.
Yes. We're both 24. We actually just, our birthdays were like a few weeks ago, and I keep wanting to say 23 all the time as well. But nope, we're both 24. We got engaged.
Kobe.
Yes. We got engaged in December, so we were 23 when we got engaged, but our birthdays are both in April, so we are both currently 24. Okay, next question. What do you do? What is your occupation? With keeping privacy, of course. So.
Okay. Privacy. Okay. I'm a head teller. I work at a bank. I've been there for about 4 years, 4.5 years. So yeah, I guess I can't disclose the company because we can't talk about, privacy breaches, but I'm a head teller.
Yes, he is the numbers guy and I'm the creative part of the relationship. So we complement each other well. Not that this is get to know me, but in case anyone was wondering, I do nothing. I am currently unemployed, employed. No, all jokes aside, my company closed down last year because of COVID, and I just finished school a couple months ago, so now it's time to find my big girl career. We'll see what comes next, but Chandler is a head teller and he's awesome at his job. What is your favorite food?
Favorite food?
This is a tough one.
As a vegan?
Yeah, Chandler went vegan for me. Well, not for me, but I'm also vegan, and Chandler went vegan recently, and it warms my heart because it's so fun to be vegan together.
Well, my favorite food when I wasn't vegan was chicken parm.
But we get a pretty banging vegan chicken parm.
But we do get a vegan chicken parm.
And it's awesome.
And it's
it really
good.
is.
But as a vegan,
it's not your favorite?
Because I can't really put fake meat into the question, I feel like.
Okay.
So if I'm doing like a meal that's not fake.
Well, like fake meat? You mean like imitation meat? Okay.
Yeah, it might be like, that buffalo chickpea pizza we make is pretty good.
Oh, okay, so.
Or like a black bean burger.
That's your favorite food?
Yeah.
See, okay, so if you guys watch my What I Got for Christmas video, Chandler got me a cookbook. It's the Angela's Plant-Based Cookbook. It's people that were on Big Brother. They make vegan food. They're plant-based. All that great stuff. There's one that's in there. It's a buffalo chickpea pizza. It's really, really good. I don't think that's my favorite food,
It has fake cheese on it. I can't really think of my favorite food.
But as a vegan, you're going to be eating a lot of it's not even necessarily fake. It's just not real dairy, not real meat, stuff like that. In case you guys want to know, I don't have one particular favorite food, but I think my favorite all-time food is burritos. I just love burritos. I could eat Mexican food all the time. I love burritos. Either that or sushi. They're my favorites.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite vegan food.
Okay, well then, what is your favorite, kind of food? Chinese, Mexican, Italian?
I don't really have one. But the gordito crunches we make.
That's all fake though.
Good.
We're just gonna say chicken parm. You said chicken parm. Chicken parm is your all-time favorite food, and the vegan chicken parm that we get around here is like really good. Okay, what is your favorite thing about me?
My favorite thing about you?
Yeah.
Definitely your smile.
Aww, that's so cute. My favorite thing about, let me just say this, I wasn't planning on really answering all of these questions, but I've already answered all of the ones I've asked so far, so I'm just going to continue down. My favorite thing about Chandler is honestly just his selflessness. He's like so giving, and he just is always willing to like do anything for anybody, and it's awesome. And
I thought we were talking about a feature.
Well, like, I just overall, that's like my favorite. Me and Ambria, who is my maid of honor and like one of our best friends, we were actually just talking about this the other day about how like kind Chandler is, and like we just try to learn from that because it's really warming. My favorite feature about Chandler is also his smile, because it's like, it's just so cute. Not this haircut. That's not my favorite thing.
I need a haircut. And you put me on camera today when I told you I needed a haircut.
How did we meet?
We met at my first job. She's had like 13.
We just counted. How many did I have? Like 12?
Something like
11
that.
or 12 jobs, and I'm 24 years old.
We met at Bounce You. First time I met you, I thought you were an old lady.
That is so mean. Mind you, we met 6 years ago, so I was only 18 when, well,
I thought she was older than 18. I thought she was probably like,
Ew, that's so weird that we met when we were 18.
I thought she was probably like 22, 23, like something.
Old lady, you thought I was younger than what I currently am.
I'm not gonna date a 22-year-old when I'm 18.
When you're 18, yeah, I know what you mean. You just thought I was like more mature in college or something.
Yeah. So that's where we met. Met at Bounce You.
Yeah. To expand on that a little bit, Chandler came in for an application. I wasn't managing at the time. No, I was just working as a party host, and I was sitting up front behind the desk. I became a manager later, but I couldn't remember when that was. But I was just sitting behind the desk, and Chandler came in for an application, and I'll never forget the date because he came in on one of Chandler's best friend's birthdays. And the reason I remember that is because he was taking his driver's test that day. And so he came in and asked for an application, and the first things that we said to Chandler were, did he pass his test? Like, meaning his friend. We're like, did he pass his driver's test? Because he's not answering our messages. Like, it was me and the manager sitting up front, and that was the first conversation that I had with Chandler, and he got an application, he started working there, and the rest is history, I guess. Okay, so I guess this kind of answers this next question, like what you were just saying, but what did you think when you first met me?
I thought you were an old lady. Nah, I thought, first thing I met you, what do you mean, like?
So, I mean, that's kind of like what you thought of me. I guess at that point, you just thought I was like older than you and just...
Well, so like backstory, I think a lot of people thought we had like a mutual hate for each other.
I did not know this.
Cause I'm a very sarcastic person.
Yeah.
So
that is true.
Things I say to people come out very sarcastically.
Chandler is quiet, and when he does talk, he's sarcastic. So like you don't know if he like actually likes you or not because the way he says things. But like I said, he's so selfless and like such a kind person. But when he talks for the first time, because like I said, he's quiet. You're like, wait a second, does this kid like actually hate me or something?
Nah, it wasn't. People didn't think we had a mutual hate. It was just people, like, not people, one person. was like, oh, like, because when we started dating, he was like, oh, I thought you guys didn't like each other. I was like, nah, I was just, that was never a case. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, once you got to know me, aside from that first time walking in, like, what did you think of me? Like, after you actually started working there and you knew I was your age and, like, that, like, what was your initial reaction to me as a person?
I thought you were cool.
Here we are, over 5 years later.
We all got close real quick, so.
Yeah, it was nice. I think, you know, it was interesting just because I was already really good friends, like I said, with, like, the person I was talking about earlier. He already worked there also, so, like, I was really good friends with him also, so, like, we already had a mutual friend at Bounce You. Can you come into the frame a little? Sorry. You're just like keep cutting your head off. Yeah, like I was saying, we already had a mutual friend, so I think that made it a lot easier for us to like get really close really fast. And then my best friend Amber, like I was just saying, also worked there. She worked there before you?
I was there before.
Oh, okay. Well, she came in too, and like we all just got like super close really quickly. So yeah, it was nice because, like I said, having a mutual friend made it easy. And then we met in July, and by March we were, you know, a couple. When did you know this was the real deal?
The real deal?
Yeah.
Very like, I mean, like right before we started dating.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty easy to realize that.
Yeah.
I think I was in down Florida at the time, during spring training, and I forget what I said to you. I was like, I got something to ask you when I come home.
Oh yeah.
I was like, we need to go. We went to the movies.
Yep.
But like I kind of knew for a while, like before we started dating, like.
We like kind of went through like the talking phase, and I always hate that because like
really quick.
Yeah, I always like I hate that because I don't know, the talking, it's whatever. But that was like, it lasted a few weeks for us, but like it was as soon as we like connected, I think we both kind of were like in mutual agreement that we were in it for like the long run, just because I don't think either of us ever really dated just to date. Like we were like looking for someone, like we were looking in a boyfriend or girlfriend to be like the person that we spend our lives with. Like we didn't want a boyfriend or girlfriend just to have them. So yeah, I would say for me as well, it was like pretty early on that we both kind of knew. What do your friends think of me?
I mean, I think you knew my friend. You knew my friend before I met you.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Most of your friends worked at Bounce U, so
yeah.
like I knew most of his friends early on. And like I said, we were already friends with them before we met.
Well, you know, people that I introduce you to always seem to enjoy you, so.
What can I say?
That charm.
Got that charm. Yeah, and same for Chandler. All my friends really love him, and he's a good guy, so like, what's not to love? What did your parents think of me when they first met me, and what do they think of me now?
Man, I think my parents liked you because it's probably like a weekend that you were like watching the kids. So,
that is true.
So yeah. I think, I mean,
his nephews is
yeah, my nephews, yeah, not my other kids. No, I think they liked you right off the bat, and I think it was a lot more. I think they knew you were mature for your age at that time too.
Yeah, because we were 18 when we started going out.
My grandpa thought you were more mature than other people. But
which I take as a compliment.
Yeah, but yeah, it was all good there.
Yeah, but the first time we met was Easter, right?
Yeah.
We started going out in March of 2016. We were both 18, and then Easter was just like, I think it was the end of March that year, so it was just a couple weeks later. And I think that was the first time that...
No, we were 19.
No, we were 18. We were started going out in March.
We were 19.
Chandler, we started going out in March.
Okay.
We turned 19.
Oh, yeah.
One day he'll realize that I am always right.
That's right. No, you're not.
I don't know the first time you met my mom. Do you remember the first time meeting my mom?
I mean, I met her one time at Bounce U.
Yeah, my mom like came to Bounce U a lot, so like a lot of them just knew my mom, like all of the people that worked there.
I don't remember like the first time like
officially meeting her as like as my boyfriend. Yeah, I don't remember that either, honestly. I don't remember, but it's like hard to even think about that at this point because like you're just here all the time, like around my mom, so like I feel like I can't think back to like not having that type of relationship. Okay, this is the last question, you guys.
All about time. Gosh.
When did you know that you would propose?
Like when I wanted to propose, or like when I could have proposed. Like,
honestly, either.
Well, as soon as I got the funds to get a ring, but we talked about it for like probably like a year and a half, 2 years, like seriously talked about it. Like when?
You mean before getting engaged?
Yeah. I mean, like everyone knew it was coming when I did it, so for the most part. So I mean, I always wanted to. It was just when I could do it, but.
I believe this kind of goes back to that first question of like, when did you know it was the real deal? You said really early on. So like, if we had the money when did you know, like, I'm ready to actually commit for the rest of my life to this person? Money aside.
Probably would have waited like between a year and 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because I feel like you should live with someone before proposing to someone.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I think that if it was like earlier than, first of all, we were 18 when we started going out. 18. Not 19.
We were 18 and 11
We were
months.
about to be 19, but we were 18 when we started going out. But even so, to me, that is like young. I know some people even think 23 is young to be engaged, but to me, like, I would have liked to be at least like 21. So I would have wanted that like at least 2 years before being engaged. And yeah, I think after turning 21 is when I really started being like, hey Chan, so when's that ring coming? When we proposing?
Let's be honest, the only reason she got proposed to us because I was put on a timetable.
Yeah, no, but
I waited to the very end of my time.
I told him December 31st of 2020, you better propose.
And I waited till December 13th.
So December 13th. But yeah, no, I think it came at like the perfect timing. It made sense financially, where we were in our lives. We were at a good age. I think it all fell into place exactly the way it was. And something that I've been learning is to like trust in God's timing. So like, even though I kept asking for like a solid year and a half, when are you going to propose? I think it came exactly when it was supposed to. Divine timing is real, and I'm completely content. So I can't really answer this question because I didn't propose to you, but I think I knew we would spend our lives together also like fairly early on. And I think I knew. You have to touch things. You're like a child.
I'm a child. What do you want to get into this right now?
And I think that I knew he was going to propose. I was like very aware. I think I knew it was coming. All right, guys, so that is it. That was 10 questions to get to know my fiance and our relationship a little bit better. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I meant to do this way earlier. We've already been engaged for like 5 months, but things happen, life gets in the way, and I wanted to get it out. So here you guys go. Now you know Chandler a little bit better. Hopefully you guys all think he's just as great as I do, and stay tuned because hopefully he'll be in more wedding related videos. I mean, I know you guys have seen him in other ones, but he'll be in more. So now you guys know a little bit more about him, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Via Zoom?
Via Zoom.
And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope again that you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye! Have a beautiful and blessed day, everyone. Say bye. You never say bye in these videos.